Yeah.
Hello.
George.
Just got it.
How are you?
Is he talking to us? Oh, well,
how are you?
I'm good.
Great, George. Yeah, great.
Somebody wanted to be Who's that talking?
It's the best actor.
I think Ringo is. Ringo.
Oh, no, I think
No, you are.
No, it's you. Okay, put those lights on. Yes, yes. We hide it from. Oh.
No, we.
Yeah.
We hide it.
We don't see it really.
You put the bullets in the furnace.
Oh, we pay a lot of tax.
We pay a lot of tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we pay a lot of tax.
WDGY, I'd like to ask you, John. You've been through a lot of press conferences. You've done a lot.
That lady's a bad person.
They all have some merit.
Right, Paul Bunyan, WDGY. Ringo, do you have any time off in this tour? And if you do, what do you plan to do during the time off?
I think we have about 5 days off in LA starting Monday, and we're just going to sit around, you know.
This is Barry St. John of WDGY. I'd like to ask you...
Hello, Barry.
You put in the stock market. How's your stock going? Up or down?
It's going up, I believe.
You never told me you got stuff.
I got your stuff. Melbourne, son.
You pay anything but drunk.
Or start your own label, and if so, where is it going to be?
We'd never start our own label. It's too much trouble, you
You
know.
invest heavily in some of the company that has the Beatles, or
I don't know. That'll be all up to Mr. Epstein.
how
Yeah.
long before your contract does terminate with Capitol?
I don't know. I don't even remember signing it. It lasts another year. Oh. Yeah. How do we decide that? I think whoever knows most of the words by the time we get to the recording.
We're not writing one, are we? Are we?
Yeah, you're writing one. You've heard him telling you got one.
I didn't know we were writing one. Maybe he's writing one. Did he?
I said we'd thought of it. We haven't done anything about it, you know. Somebody said, what do you want to do next? And that sounded like quite a good thing to do, but we haven't done anything about it.
Is that a laser you've got there?
Yes,
This is George from WWW. Maybe, we don't know yet. It's up to Brian. You know? Nothing definite. Same as now. Hi, Jeff.
I'd like to ask you all a personal question about your hair. Mine's a little long too, and how can you sleep at night with it that long?
Well,
Well, when you're asleep, you don't notice.
True. Oh, that's told.
How do you sleep with your arms and your legs still attached? Just the same.
We got used to it over the years, you know.
People have only had short hair since the World War, so they've been sleeping for all those thousands of years with long hair. How are you used to sleeping with it short? I don't know how you live. Maybe that's why we've been up every night for the last few years.
Yeah, maybe that's why we have parties.
That's it.
That's it. We can't sleep with this long hair. Great. So we have... How do you mean stops for what?
Like a holiday.
Holidays?
For a performance. In other words,
Oh, you mean...
one or two performances on there will always be in the form of a grand tour.
It's not worth coming over for one or two performances. We may as well go to as many places as we can when we come.
Do you expect it to be annually if it has been?
Yeah.
I think so.
Thank you.
We don't really know, all right.
Vivi. Shazam!
Yeah?
I got my start playing the drums from you. After I listened to you, I started playing them.
Oh, you'll never get anywhere if you listen to me. Yeah, go on.
And I was wondering how long you've been playing the drums
About
when you really started.
30 years, isn't it?
about 7 years now.
Who are you?
I'm 14.
Oh, you're okay.
Same age
You
as
can
us.
make it.
Great.
Bob is a dream.
By the time he learns about the machine, do you?
Pardon?
Do you have plans for getting married in the
No, not particularly. You know, it was an...
Well, let me just come in here and say that what I said was completely twisted around from a negative statement into a...
People with long hair, you know, you'd want to give in.
It's not a problem, I tell you. It's just as much a problem as having short hair, which to you seems like
It's
no
more of a
problem.
problem having short hair, having to keep it short.
Also, your stage costume that you use, or girl that you wear, this is kind of definitely expensive. I mean, I ask you, who does your catering for you in England?
A man called Douglas Millings.
Millings
And he
of
makes
London.
them to what we order, you know, we tell him how to do it and he makes them. Or he tells them how to do it.
Oh, he tells them.
Oh, yes. Pardon?
Are you trying to sign this book?
Where are you? Yes, I'm...
Living my life about you, the rolling.
Beatles costume.
A rocket ride into space.
I wouldn't go
Hey,
there.
having a bit of trouble on it.
Harry St. John again from WDGY. I'd like to address...
Then get in the MBE, probably.
Yeah.
There's lots of different things, you know, you can't just pinpoint one, you know, making a film, making a record, everything falls, you know, being equal.
There's lots of high points.
Well, I don't have a question, but this is called Bunyan.
What did he say?
How is the missus?
Oh, fine, thanks, fine. Am I on?
Hey, what's the name of your station? What's the name of your station? I didn't quite catch.
Hi, John. Hi, Paul. Hi, Rick.
Yeah.
If you ever come to Ohio, you stay at my house.
Oh, thank you. Your parents away. That's the best thing they've ever got, man. That's great, man. It's fab. That's marvellous. Well, where's mine? Where's mine?
It's fab, that.
It's great.
You got one for me?
I wish we had one for everybody.
Great.
They moved in and out of the motel. They seemed to mingle with quite a number of young girls who were on the sidewalk. These were, for the most part, primarily Minneapolis girls. At midnight, we called the curfew. We told the kids that they were in violation of it, those under 18 years of age, and they would have to move on. It came to our attention at that time from a couple of the girls on the sidewalk that they had friends who they were waiting for that were within the motel. We then felt, of course, that the only place they would be is on the 5th floor of the motel where the Beatles were housed. We went to the 5th floor, and we completely shook down the 5th floor, doing this with the aid of pass keys, knocking on doors, and telling people that the curfew was now enforced and that they would have to have guests leave the hotel.
What was their reaction to this enforcement?
Some of the members of the troop, Phil, became very indignant. They told us that Minneapolis was a very narrow-minded town, as were its police officials, and that other cities had been very tolerant to the parties that they had held in their rooms. Well, I don't try to form any snap judgments or anything else. I mean, what some persons' likes are my dislikes. As far as Beatle music, I could care about it not one bit myself personally. However, this does not mean that it is not popular music. As far as the Beatles' entourage, or the group of hangers-on and people who make their living off them are concerned, those that were around the hotel I have no use for, nor do I care if they ever return to Minneapolis, which they have threatened not to do.
What would you elaborate on this? Who threatened not to come to Minneapolis again?
One of their group with a British accent told me that they would never come back to Minneapolis, and I remarked to him that if they did not come, it would be too soon for me.
Was this because of the enforcement?
I believe so, Phil. They were very irate about that, and they could not understand why our bars closed at 1 o'clock, nor could they understand many other things.
As far as Paul McCartney is concerned, did you have any personal problem with him?
No, sir, we did not. I did not speak to Mr. McCartney. I felt that he had a business manager here, and I felt it was his place to keep his product in tow.
Are you a Beatle fan?
No, sir, I hear the music around my house, but I'm not a Beatle fan.
Do you expect any calls as a result of this?
Yes, sir, I do expect quite a few calls, Phil. It just seems that every time that we do take an enforcement action, we do get some calls.
Inspector, would you relate some of your unhappy experiences this past weekend with the Beatle group?
Well, Phil, they were unhappy incidents due to the fact that when we have a group in town, we try to afford our people an opportunity to see them. We hope that no incidents arise, but in this case, some did. Number one, of course, we were very happy in that upon the arrival of the troop, we were rather concerned with security at the Leamington Motor Inn, but we accomplished getting them into the motel and up to their floor with no incidents arising. We had no trouble. We had no trouble, Phil, with three of the Beatles because they had, upon returning from the show at Met Stadium, had gone to the hotel, had had a lunch, and had gone right to bed. We did have trouble, however, with the report of a girl in one of their rooms, that of Paul McCartney. We did, however, get the manager of the Beatle troupe to announce himself at Mr. McCartney's room and tell him that the girl would have to leave the room or we would have to force entry into the room. We told all members of the troop who were causing us a problem that they were in violation of a city ordinance, that of false hotel registration, where only the person registered in the room may reside there. We felt, Phil, very frankly, that this is a typical traveling troupe, much like you have with a circus, and that they are here today and they are gone tomorrow. We are accountable, of course, to all the citizens of Minneapolis, and we feel for the welfare and safety of their kids, even though they may be a little hysterical and they may go a little overboard for this type of thing. We know where our responsibility lies. We did remove several girls from the hotel. We removed a couple of them from a room that had been reserved for a dining room, and they were in bed in this room. Most of the kids were not too indignant upon being removed because they had accomplished their purpose in getting into the hotel.
So I understand you feel that these kids did not have any idea of proper behavior.
The Beatles? I don't believe so, or I don't think they would tolerate this thing going on within the troop. Again, I say, however, that three of them were in bed, and I don't believe they can be responsible for the improper behavior of members of their troop.
Did this?
I did not know quite what to expect. We did expect a large number of kids to try to get into the hotel, to try to get into the rooms of the Beatles, but we did not expect that they, as members of the troop itself, would condone this behavior.